Do you know about the countries that have similar flags to their neighbors? Like the former United Kingdom colonies in Oceania that have the UK's canton with a blue background. They have those flags because they are former British colonies, as I just said, in addition to all being islands, leading to them adopting blue to symbolize the ocean surrounding them. Another example of similar flags is the flags of Arab countries in the Middle East, typically being red, white, black, and green. The first instance of this flag design being used was during World War I, with Arab revolts trying to establish independence from the Ottomans. And as Pan-Arabism emerged, which is the idea of unity between Arab nations, this flag spread across most of the Arab world. Another instance of a flag spreading is the Slavic nations of Europe, in which they adopted versions of the Russian flag of blue, red, and white, typically adding a coat of arms to make their flag more unique. This flag was spread due to Pan-Slavic unity. Another flag that spread due to Pan-something unity, in this case Pan-African unity, used by many nations in Africa. Modeled off the Ethiopian colors of green, yellow, and red, it was spread when African nations gained independence during decolonization and needed a flag. There are also a few examples of flags that spread because the modern-day nations used to be part of a bigger nation. An example of this is the nations of Ecuador, Colombia, and Venezuela. They all were part of Gran Colombia and took the flag design of Gran Colombia with them when the nation broke apart. Another example of a flag spreading because nations used to be together isn't too far away, with many Central American nations being formerly part of the Central American Federation and adopting similar flags after independence, much like the former Gran Colombia nations. The final example I have is the Nordic countries, where the Danish flag, one of the oldest in the world, spread across the region as the Nordic nations united, opposed, or influenced each other. For all these examples, there are exceptions, such as Panama, which split off from Colombia far after Gran Colombia's collapse, leading it to adopting an unrelated flag to Gran Colombia. There are also examples of countries adopting similar flags as a coincidence, such as Chad and Romania with their red, yellow, and blue flag.